Hey y'all, welcome back to part 2 of my 120 days disappearing cows. Basically, my cheese chronicle. Let's go! Hey, welcome back to the wonderful podcast Salavi. Natasha here, your wonderful host, and I thank you guys so much to tune in to another episode. Yeah, this episode I call it Cheese Chronicle because it's like the continuing version of my cows. It's like a slide of absurdity, like roller coaster up and then back down again. And I'm gonna tell you guys what happened after the first 120 days that I already told you guys what happened, and now the continuing version, the last couple weeks that happened now. Yeah, basically here I am. I have my card. Yay! Happy as hell. But I have one payment to pay my rent. I have open payments concerning electricity. I have open payment concerning Wi-Fi, my phone bills. So I had a lot of open payments that has to be due soon. And on top of it, of course, I started working again. So I didn't have, like I mentioned before, here in Canada it's like you have to work like 2 weeks, and then you get like on the third week you get the last 2 weeks paid off. So from this information, I knew automatically in the next 2 weeks I will not have money. The first payment that I will have will be in 3 weeks. That means automatically I have 2 rents due, not 1, 2. I have 2 missing payments on my phone bill, which will affect my credit score, which I hate, but I managed to fix it. I'm gonna tell you guys why. And then I had, of course, other bills that were open, and I was a little bit freaking out because I had what I want, my card, but I didn't have the direction yet. So what was I thinking? At the end of the day, I was like, okay, I have to reorganize. I have to get myself together. I don't know how I did it, but I found solutions how I managed it correctly. So I found solution how to handle things, and I write it down. I will let you guys know it right away, but before that, please don't forget to like and to subscribe on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, everywhere. I am there with Salavi. Even on YouTube, I want to start a live podcast, of course without my face, because my focus is the podcast, the voice, the storytelling, the experience telling, not my face, because nobody want to see me. It's not that important. So I will start the YouTube channel soon, and I will also start soon one important special bonus content, which will come after I explain you guys how did I made it in the 120 days to get my shit together. Yeah. Back to the topic. Basically, I reorganized myself. I started planning, and I found out how many money I needed to basically come back to ground zero. I didn't want to be a millionaire at the point. I just wanted at least to go off my debt first. So the only way that to make it for me is to get a second job. But I know that it will be stressful for me to do it the long run, so I need to find like a temporary job which will help me to make it work. I don't have a partner yet. I don't have family members right here, and I was desperate. So I said, okay, let me check what I can do. I talked to my friend that helped me out, like I told you guys, one of my closest girls that helped me out from time to time, and she gave me some ideas, and I started to search, and I found a store. They were preparing for Christmas season, so they needed people for the inventory for 3 months. And it was during the day because I restarted work, and my first time they gave me the night shift, which is 12 hours. I'm working like 12 hours for 3 days in a row. So I knew that I have like during the week, I have 3 days in a row night shift. And the rest of the time, I have to find solution to work maximum 20 weeks. So guys, if you calculate it, I was definitely working every single time over 50 hours a week. I was devastated and so tired, but I had to go through it. So what did I do? Of course, I took the job and I reorganize myself with my kids. I talked to my daughter. I talked to my son. I said, like, the next 3 months, mommy will be a little bit of will have a little bit stressed, and she will be a little bit exhausted. So I found ways how to organize myself, meaning in the night when I'm working, during the day I'm focusing on cooking so that I can put everything in the freezer. I can put everything in the freezer and my daughter just has to pick it up and warm it off. So this, I at least teach her how to do it so that during the 3 months they will never miss out of food. I used to last money I had, it was like 200 something, to buy enough groceries for the couple weeks that I had, and to get everything so packed up in the fridge that if it's coming to food, they will not miss a thing. And that's how I organize it on the side of my children, and I prepare them that I will not be really emotional viable the way it's supposed to be the first 3 months, which of course on the beginning my daughter didn't like it that much because she restarted school in September and she needed my full attention the first 2-3 weeks, and it wasn't really there. I did the necessary. I paid what has to be paid, the school stuff, I was there on the parents meetings and everything, but I wasn't really, from my mind, I wasn't really there because I always had my debt to pay my debt behind my mind, and it didn't get off me. So I was like, okay, I am here. I love my kids. That's why I have to do the necessary, but I'm not 100% there. I don't know if you guys may understand, because you have to try to do your best, but I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot that can put 100% in every single case that the person has, that the robot has. I am a human being, and I face the things step by step with my capability, and the process wasn't easy because the process was literally the first 3 days it's always the same thing. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm working 12-hour shifts. During the day, I'm at home, either I'm sleeping or taking care of my kids or prepare dinner for the rest of the week, things like this. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm working on the other job, do the inventory and so forth during the days and everything, to get every 20 hours together. And that was basically my day, so that my week, so that, and every single time it was the same week. After a particular time, I was so grateful for this kind of sacrifice that I did, because the first salary that came, I could be able to pay my 2 months from my first job, my main job, and my part-time job. I put the money together. After that, I was broke because I just had like $20, but I was happy because I paid my rent. That was so great. You guys, I don't know, if you have kids, if you have kids, and especially if you're a single mother in this particular time with inflation and everything, the last thing that you want is to be homeless. And that's the main thing that was bothering me so much. I felt so useless at this particular point because I don't want to fail my children. And I was like, no, the least thing that you have to do is to pay this rent. So I was able to do it. I could breathe. I was happy. I paid the rent and I could continue. I was like, thank God. And then it was like 80% of what I have to do. No, not 80. Let's say 60% of what I had to do was actually really the rent. So I paid this one off, and then the next salary came, I paid my phone bills off, then the next salary came, I paid my internet bills off, and the next salary came, I could pay everything together, and then the next salary came. Till November, like till end of November, it was going like back to back to back to back to back, and I didn't even really focus on myself. I realized that my body became weak, and this month was the last month, the December month. I totally forgot we have January. Sorry guys, it's last month in December 2023. That was the last month for me where I was working like double shifts and double work. The last week was on, I think on the 13th was my last working day for the second job that I had, because it was temporary, like mentioned. After Christmas, after that day, they already had everything prepared. They didn't need anybody anymore. Christmas was already almost going to the end. So after the 15th, I think, it was the 15th, I think, 13, 15, I don't really remember now, because I actually just was working and less focusing on the days. I was done. I was literally done. I was done with everything. I paid off everything. I still have one thing that I have to pay off though, but it's something that I'm working with, which is like mentioned, it was the open credit card, the last one. But this one, I really said I'd take my time to do it. So I said, okay, let's give me some rest now, because after the 15, I could be able to buy my children what they like for a holiday. I could buy my daughter her headphones. I could buy my son new clothes. So I had back my consistency life structure. My structure started to come back to me, and I was so grateful. And when I tell you guys that after that week, I had 1 week holiday, because my main job was closed for a week. During the holiday season, they always close for a week. It's not really holiday for us, but they close so we don't have to work, and we already paid, but it's good. If I tell you guys, because that week I slept like a baby, you will not believe me. I was sleeping like every single day, like 10, 12 hours. I was really tired. I mean, I was so under pressure since January 2023. I was so under pressure that in December, that week, I just let it go. I just slept. I just eat. I finally gained some weight, because I was also losing weight during the stress, because like mentioned, when the 5th or 6th month at that time was, and I was really, the money was really very tight. There were really some days when I was like, okay, if this day I don't eat, I give it to my kids, because I calculate the amount of bread I had, I calculate the amount of rice I had, the amount of noodles, the amount of potatoes that I had and everything. And according to what I'm cooking or to what I prepared and everything, I was always trying to make it extend like for 3 to 4 days or for a week, the mixture. And when I realized that, like, okay, it didn't extend to the 4th day like I planned, I was like, okay, then let me skip a meal, let them have the 3rd day, so that we can eat together on the 4th day. So it happened like couple times, and when I realized that I was so grateful when I had a consistency on that last December week, like holiday season week, and I was so grateful on that week. It was like between the 17th and the 24th, 25th, yeah. I was grateful. I was really, really grateful. I was sleeping. I was relaxing. I registered myself for the gym again. I went to the gym. I went to the sauna because my gym has a sauna. I went swimming because my gym is not it has a swimming area. So I really, really enjoyed myself during that day, and I could recover. I could recover my mindset. I could recover my dream. I will start to write again my vision board this time around in 2024. A lot of things has to be better, a lot of things has to be organized, and I was just grateful. Sometimes I even cried because I was grateful, because the planning, the reorganizing, the paperwork that I had to start everything all along again. Up till now, I didn't receive because I applied like in August or something, July, August, for this, they call it like government support for children, and up to now I didn't receive an answer because it takes a lot of time. So for the government support for the daycare, I didn't receive an answer, but for the government support for their daily benefit, for their monthly benefits for children, I received a letter, but this will start in January. So meaning it's just started. It will start like, wait, let me check. It will start like next week. Oh, next week, yeah, money is coming in. So like you see, I wasn't really, oh God, I'm happy. Next week. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, back to the topic. God, that's right. Anyways, I was really, really frustrated in a period of time, because I was always thinking like, it's my fault, what is happening to me and everything, and blah, 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 boo, boo, boo. But one thing I realized is that God, my personal opinion, God will not give you something that you cannot bear. Therefore, it's really important. To keep your faith, to keep your mindset. Even if you don't believe in God, in general, it's really important to keep your mindset straight. You need to know where you are. You need to know what you want, and you need to know where you want to go. And if I didn't take a chance to move to another continent, to another country, to start all over, I wouldn't have the situation, first of all, but I did it because I know why I am here. I want a better life for my kids. I want better options for my children. I want better options for myself. I found solution. I planned everything correctly before I came here. So the reason why I will not give up is because I know why I am here. Of course, from time to time, because I am a single mom, I am doubting myself. I'm a human being, like I said, I'm not a robot. I am doubting myself, I'm losing faith, I don't know if I do the things right or not. And all these things happens at once, and you're getting frustrated. And on top of it, because my private life wasn't that perfect at the beginning, I had my partner, the father of my children. We always had this on and off, which was also getting on my less nerve, which was also part of my emotional damage, literally. So I was really, really going through a lot of things during 2023, and I'm really grateful that it's gone, because this year I am more organized, I'm more focused, I have my vision board ready, and I know what I want, and I'm gonna go for it, because after this experience I am more energized than ever, and I will continue to strive for perfection. And if it's coming to finding the right partner, during that time from January to March, like I mentioned, I still try to have a common ground with the father of my children. We still try to get things in order, but it's not easy with a far distance relationship, first of all, because like I said, when we broke up at that time, I decided to move out of the country, out of his side, because I didn't want to. I wanted to focus. Really wanted to focus. So I packed my things, planned my travel very well, and then move abroad. So that's why we have now a long distance relationship, and every time it's going on and off and on and off because we don't see each other, so the trust issues are more higher. And also in certain situations, like I was at that time, he wasn't really helpful, maybe because I also did not say a lot, I did not express myself a lot towards him. But at the same time, when I expressed myself towards him, I didn't receive the common ground answer, the answer that I wanted to hear. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's not a good thing, I can't say. But one thing I have to give him credit to is when I needed him in that period, he was there. The unfortunately problem that I had was that I needed him constantly. So it wasn't just a drama that I had for 1 month. It was a drama that I had from February till November. So the fact that I needed him constantly was a big issue, because he himself, he was going through things. But because I had his children, of course I was nervous, and I put pressure on him also. And unfortunately, the pressure didn't come the good way didn't come a good way on his side. He did not help me all the time. He helped me sometime, but he did not help me all the time, and that created a bubble of chaos also, which I will talk with you guys in my bonus content, which will come on Friday. Yeah, because I wanted just to let you guys know what happened after the whole chaos, and you guys know it now. But on my bonus content, I will tell you 5 things that helped me during that time, from my mental health, for my physical health, what I did, concerning my children, what I talked with them, so that they can help me, and concerning my partner, why it was a huge trouble for us to maintain the relationship during that time, especially because it was a far distance relationship that we have to try to manage. All of these 4, or maybe another 5th point that we talk to you guys are going to talk to you guys is the continuing plan of my beautiful podcast, C'est la vie. And I will let you guys know the little secret that will happen soon. Therefore, thank you so much, guys, that you even take the time to listen till now, that you took the time to take my experience, and maybe I hope if you take it to consideration and you are in a bad situation, everything's gonna be alright. Don't let the current situation dedicate your future. That's one important thing I will have to give you guys. My current situation, the year 2023, I was always doubting myself in certain points. But if I didn't know that 2024 is coming, I would probably have given up, buy a ticket, and went back to square one. But I didn't. I risked it all. I gave all my savings out. Up till now, I didn't have all the savings that I save up. I don't have it now. I literally have to work like maybe a second job again to put that money on the side. Because right now, saving is my main goal for 2024. I need to go back on my comfort zone like I used to be. Because right now, I am on ground zero. But I am not on my comfort zone, and I need to go back to my comfort zone. So you are stronger as you think. We are all stronger as we think. On the beginning, we are doubting when something is coming up, and if it's continuous coming up, because you attract what you project yourself to, and what you speak out. So if the situation is getting worse, instead of saying, "Oh Lord, what's this happening?" like murmuring and badly talking about yourself and doubting yourself, instead of doing this, you need to get yourself together, plan everything well, and say, okay, I wouldn't manage it. God will not give me this if I won't be able to manage it. So therefore, it's really a thing like this that we need to remind ourselves every single time. There is nothing in the world that can come towards us that we cannot manage. We just need to breathe, take a step back, see the situation, and try to organize ourselves as good as possible. And that's what I did. I reorganized myself. I replanned myself. The process was literally finding another job. That was the process that I took. And it was a wonderful idea of one of my closest friends. Now she's one of my besties now. Yeah, I took another job. I sacrificed my sleeping hours. I sacrificed my private hours. I sacrificed some hours with my children, just to make it work. And it worked. After the end of November, I paid off everything except of one credit card. But this credit card I still needed to increase I just want to pay it step by step so that I can increase my credit score. I'm not using it anymore. I just want to increase my credit score with it. And that's the reason why I keep having it. Because if I close it now, I wouldn't be able to increase my credit score. Somebody told me that. So I'm going to pay this one off step by step, increase my credit score, and then I will close it, which will be I will definitely do it like in the next 3 months, just to get up again, because all the missing payments that I had and everything, of course, it crashed a little bit of my credit list. So it gave me a little ouch. But now I'm confident enough to say, okay, we're gonna make it there. We gotta get ourselves together, and we're gonna make it work. So basically, yeah, that's the part 2, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys to the deepest of my heart, and I really apologize that I was absent so long. I will let you guys know when the bonus content comes out, because you will get, everybody who subscribe will have a notification that another bonus content is out. In that bonus content, like mentioned, I will let you guys know the 4 things that I used during that time that helped me really, really, really well, and that gave me the strength to continue like I'm doing now. We're gonna come back with another topic next Wednesday. Tune in and enjoy yourself during the wonderful January. The new year 2024 has started. I hope you guys had a vision for your future, and you have a vision board, and you are working on your better future. And everybody else who doubt themselves, don't give up, please. Don't give up. Please don't give up. It's just for me. Just don't give up and continue to strive. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We see each other on the bonus content or next week. I say bye-bye. Ciao. Thank you. Mwah.